Hello everyone, Eric here from Beautiful Void Audio. Today I'm going to show you our new library for Omnisphere 2.8. It's called Autumn Choirs. It's actually based on a contact library that was released quite a few years ago in collaboration with myself and Paul from Sound Aesthetic Sampling. Basically, the original library was inspired by a classical music piece from the 1890s called Sirens by Claude Debussy. And when I was a kid, I would listen to it. My dad would play it on vinyl, and I remember it always made me think of the wind in the fall. And so I had this idea to try to make wind samples, Foley wind samples, into like choir-like sounds. So we put wind samples through vowel filters and tuned the samples. Actually, we tuned them first, and then we put those through saturators and vowel filters and such. And that was the result of the inspiration for the first library. But this one, for Omnisphere, it has a lot of the samples from that original release, but we also included samples, new samples that we haven't released, that are a hybrid of wind and vocal samples. And some of the samples are just vocal samples. And so it's a combination of a lot of different kind of wind and voice, and then a combination of those in the same sample, so like a hybrid of the two. And then there are some samples that are like bells mixed in, like this one. But it's the same method I used in Elixir prepared tape, which kind of like splicing the audio on the harmonic level and then reorganizing them together and kind of making it into its own sample of a hybridization of different elements. So I'm going to go through, just play a few sounds, and then explain more about the library. All right. So yeah, I didn't want to go through too many sounds. I did other videos just going through every single sound that will be in this playlist. But I've assigned mod wheel functionality to pretty much all of the patches, and some of them are more subtle than others. You'll notice more changes depending on the patch, but there's a description of what it does. And there are a total of 90 patches, but the main heart of the library is the hybrid, organic, pads, textures. But then extra, I would say these are kind of extra because, you know, they're kind of sounds you wouldn't expect from wind and vocal samples. So we have some ARPs and stuff. Some percussion loops. And there's some varied rhythmic stuff going on here. So if you combine these in certain ways, like layer, you know, making a multi-track track, you can get some pretty interesting rhythms. I have a demo track that I'm working on right now with layering some of these, and it's turning out pretty cool. So. Almost sounds like a tambourine in there. And I have variations of all of the ARPs here, so that it's, you know, not so notey, not so busy. Be good for some kind of post-apocalyptic movie or something, as a bed or something. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so some pretty interesting sounds in here, I think, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.